My name is David Madison, the 24th of August 2021. Yesterday morning, my new book was published on Amazon, 10 Things Christians Wish Jesus Hadn't Taught, and Other Reasons for Questioning His Words. So now I'm launching a new series of videos in which I'll describe what this book is all about. Something has puzzled me for a long time. Why aren't Christians bothered by the many negatives about Jesus in full view in the Gospels? No, I'm not kidding. Here are a couple of hard facts about Christian piety. Fact number one, for centuries the church has promoted an idealized Jesus. We see Jesus depicted in great art and in stained glass, and in Handel's Messiah we find the words of Isaiah 9:6 applied to Jesus. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and his name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Priests and preachers, when they speak about Jesus from the pulpit, well, the folks in the pews usually hear positive, feel-good verses from the Gospels. Fact number two, most Christians don't read the Bible very much. We rarely, if ever, hear Christians say, well, tonight I'm going to go home and read the Gospel of Mark straight through. There are too many other options, of course, TV, movies, sports. So the many negatives about Jesus go unnoticed, undiscovered. In my book, the bad, mediocre, alarming things Jesus taught are sorted into 10 chapters. It's not hard to spot them, if you're paying attention. In fact, many of them are so obvious. Here's a little exercise to help you spot just one. What do you do when Mormon missionaries or Jehovah's Witnesses knock on your door? Most of us send them on their way. We can't be bothered. So what would you think if one of them, as they walked away, shouted back at you, "Just you wait, God will burn your house down for not listening to us"? You'd think, what a nut job, right? In the 10th chapter of Matthew's Gospel, we read that Jesus sent his disciples out to preach in villages and towns. So here were itinerant preachers like the Mormons and the Jehovah's Witnesses going door to door. But Jesus includes this promise, this threat. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, shake off the dust from your feet as you leave that house or town. Truly, I tell you, it will be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town. Sodom and Gomorrah were burned to the ground. That story is in Genesis 19. So Jesus says the same thing will happen to people who don't listen to his disciples. My bet is that most Christians would agree that this is something they wish Jesus hadn't taught. When we read the Gospels carefully, we keep bumping into so many Jesus quotes that fail to qualify as great moral teaching. When I was working on this book, I reread the Gospels carefully for the umpteenth time in my 78 years, and I made an Excel spreadsheet, a table of the bad, mediocre, alarming Jesus quotes. The total came to 292, and I sorted them into 4 categories: preaching about the end times, scary extremism, bad theology and bad advice, and the unreal Jesus of John's Gospel. The complete table can be found on the book's website, www.badthingsjesustaught.com. They are sorted differently in the book, as I mentioned, into 10 chapters. You can buy the book on Amazon, Kindle, or paperback version. Just search by my name, David Madison, and the title, 10 Things Christians Wish Jesus Hadn't Taught. So let the adventure begin. The next video in this series will be posted in a few days.